Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right into the shit show of a stream that's going on Locale Live. Do apologize. I'm a little tired right now. I've been streaming, video editing, all that fun stuff. Let's just get right into this shit, because it's a shit show in the making. Right, let me raise the volume. Let me show everything's going good. Here we go.
Either your parents got a divorce or you've been through a divorce.
At the Raging Bean super chatted $20. My employees that I pay. Are you on my side against my co-owner? And CD-ROM can't even agree that's how bad it is. Getting told to believe KBAC, who lied his entire YouTube career. So excuse the audience for being skeptical.
Okay, I get that.
Yes, yes, I am.
What that
Wait a minute.
person just said. Yeah, right. Because they're the audience.
Really, are you still streaming? I'm sorry. I wasn't planning to stream this shit. I was not. Oh shit! And TK's on stream. Everybody's streaming. Everybody's streaming. What the fuck? Holy shit! Everybody's streaming today. Don't worry. This won't be a long stream. This is probably gonna be at least like a good hour and a half, 2 hours. I just wanna cover this shit as always. Cause this is all complete dog shit.
So when it comes to a drunk person,
And I kind of woke up as well.
They kind of turn a blind eye.
Yeah,
to it.
because there's never going to be a prosecutor in the world
that wants to go after
that is going to charge a drunk person calling saying my boyfriend's hitting me when they're not hitting you because
There's way. I just realized it's a lot of people
so
streaming.
Technically illegal, maybe, especially because wrote a letter to the court saying I
What the fuck is going on today? What's with everybody streaming?
They're just not going to prosecute
They
it.
got other shit to do. They got actual abusers to go after.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, thank you, Ozzy.
Go after. Let them do their job.
Thank you,
It's
Ozzy.
illegal to file a false charges,
report, yeah.
police report. Yep. She did not sign it.
Nope.
So she didn't break the law.
Yep.
It is not illegal to lie to the cops. You can lie to the cops till you're blue in the face. When the
At Lol Cow Alert super chatted $20. CD-ROM. Did you sign the contract in blood to get on live?
He did.
Also, did Boogie penetrate you to complete the initiation?
No, completely. He liked it too.
God, no.
He was
No,
very
but-
excited.
Remember at Fact
My
Check,
mic
right?
clip
Like,
is going
I lied
viral,
to the cops.
6K
I
and
told
4
them
views.
it was
That's
part of the
great.
plan.
That is beautiful. Well, happy that's happening. I'm 100% happy that that's going on. So, I've been watching the stream a little bit. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream myself or not. So my comments are absolutely killing him. Oh, 100%. They are. I can see it right now. As I'm looking at this, right, this ain't going to be a long stream. I just want to at least... It's probably going to be a good hour. Those dudes did great jobs. They did. Yes, they did. The guys at Lasting Opinion did a great job. Again, this ain't going to be a long stream. I just want to cover some of this stuff. And I'm probably going to end in like an
She
hour.
was scared when you just called her. At Max _.
And probably I'll do a proper stream tomorrow, if anything.
99 cents. Who else is still there?
Well, here's
They'll
the
do...
thing. Bridge is probably telling the truth, right? If
But how do we, like, okay, how do we know...
and he got mad.
How do we know she is, right? Okay, if you wanted to go down that line of thinking that quote-unquote Bridget is, you know, say I gave them credit in the description and pinned the comment. That's what I did too. I even add them at my post so they know, because I wanted to give them at least, like, obviously you should give them credit. But let's look at this for what it is, right? Even if hypothetically Bridget was lying, right? Because you got to look at things a little bit on both, right? I think I learned from Lasting Opinion that you kind of have to look at things at both sides. You can't. It's all fucked, right? Because we know that Michael clearly committed a crime, and obviously Kim is gonna pull the, well, you know, you guys want this to happen. You guys want, like, well, the report is she's a bad actress. That was real. Yeah. The 100% it's real. You can't deny it, right? You can't deny what happened. You literally cannot deny what's going on with that. For what reason? Like, and what reason are you gonna try to, I guess, like, quote unquote deny this? Because you don't want the man. You know, you gave birth. You know, you obviously had kids with the man, so there's that, right? So that Amy Adam couldn't do that. No. It's clearly
Right?
sweeping.
They are good people, both of them. I know them well. I've hung out with them.
I mean, but here's the thing. Keemstar straight up said, "Well, I have proof that Bridget attacked him." I'm like,
for that entire
okay, well, if you have proof that Bridget attacked him,
good people.
right? So what's the proof? There's proof on the. And now, obviously, you can. You know, people were saying, well, you know, they have pictures of the event. Not all places do that. Not all cops. Not all police stations do that, right? Not.
I don't have to admit to it. There's video evidence of me losing my temper.
Well, part of that is out of
Holy
character.
fuck! I don't know what you want from me.
I mean, Mike and Bridget are trailer trash
So
that became
brutal.
successful on YouTube and made a bunch of money.
Can I talk real shit about Michael and Bridget?
they're-
Michael's never gonna
But
forgive me.
they are trailer trash, you know?
Yeah, Michael ain't never gonna forgive me.
Keemstar like slightly admitting that like they're really awful people, but like, oh, well, they're good people, but they're trailer trash. I'm like,
About you?
come on, dude.
No, I'm not going to. Fuck it. I got a couple drinks in me too. I'm gonna say stupid shit.
All right, never mind.
At Sicilian Princess
shut up!
dash
Let me fucking
TM5NZ
say
super
stupid
chatted
shit.
$20. So how many allegations do those stupid cops need in North Carolina, South Carolina?
Several.
Whatever Carolina, this the second time this girl did false aggregations. He threw something. You
Aggregate.
want a pool house?
Look,
Michael.
look.
I said at one point, Keem said, I do remember Mike throwing something.
Fucking got Mike
Brr.
millions of dollars. She's got the police report, right? She had every advantage of take advantage of this situation.
Exactly.
She actually just got on the phone with me right now and said it wasn't true.
And did not take advantage.
Right?
Yeah, but how many times have we seen like where the abusee, right? Like how many times we've seen when the individual who've been abused by the abuser have willingly lie and protect them? I've seen it in real life. I've seen this before. Like this pisses me off, right? Like this completely pisses me off because I've seen it in real life.
I love y'all.
I've seen this a number of times in real life where the female comes out and defends the abuser. Like, are you joking? Like, are you being serious? Of course she's going to lie. It's a very common thing. What is it? What's the syndrome called? Woman beating syndrome. It's a real thing for a real reason. Like, come
I
on.
hated to see y'all fucking hurt. I
Boogie,
love y'all.
our viewers have been in toxic relationships that they've been in way too long.
Yeah.
It just
I
is
was.
what it is.
I was in one too.
It just is what it is. It's not that
Any certain person is a bad person. It's that the relationship is over.
Me and my ex-wife, that last year we were together, I wish we'd never done it. We tried to make it work. She said some of the meanest shit I've ever heard somebody say. I said shit I regret. We had arguments that I did not like. If it was sad for
Yeah, but, like,
sad
did
for
she
her,
come
sad
out and,
for her,
like,
man.
oh, it's so freaking tiring.
I learned a lesson that if it ain't working, I'm done. I'm done. That's why I love Desi so much, because it's never been work for either of us. We're both happy as
At Wicked Kirby 948 super chatted $19.99. Michael saw she had a lockout blanket and was so cringe, and that's the cause of all of this.
Nice one, dumbass.
Yo, Boogie, can you read that dono? Because I didn't hear it.
You got sleight of hand, I swear.
I will say one more thing, too, by the way. Dr. Drew says, keep your dick in your pants when you're married. Dr. Drew was right. I believe Dr. Drew.
Fuck that.
I say once you're married, you want to do whatever you want to till you're married, that's fine. I'll fuck other men. Desi watches.
Whoa, it's just trying to change the subject. Well, I mean, they have to change the subject because they realize that they're losing the audience. They realize they're losing the plot.
Desi likes to watch.
Like they can't defend it. It's
Michael
a
Sash had a low-cal blanket. It was so cringe, and that's
like at the rate things are going with them currently. This could be a literal career killer. Like as I said before, right? We have the paperwork. Right, all we are missing is the body cam. Like what is it gonna take for him to realize that this is the net negative on him, right? Like what, and like, you know, the guys at Lasting Opinion even like made a point, like how many times they were trying to tell, like, well, Kelly's a victim, and then like boom, when it's all Bridget for some weird reason, it's the opposite. And we've seen this, right? We've seen this. And I think the reason is because Michael is a higher asset of an individual than Wings, which is messed up because, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Wing felt a certain way. And it's like at this point, like, what are you supposed to even do? Right? Like, at this point, like, come on.
They want the
Like, would it
absolute
be
worst.
better if we
It's so bizarre. Hey, Tracer C, thank you for becoming a member.
Fuck Bridget.
Even some of the greatest
Fuck
dents are
Bridget.
turning it
Fuck that
crazy.
bitch. I hate her. I'm not, like, I don't know why y'all hate
Yeah. It you know, it is extremely bizarre. Right? It's extremely bizarre. Like, the amount they have willingly gone through to defend Maiko is crazy. And we know that this won't end. We know we're gonna hear it tomorrow. We know that we're gonna hear it for the next couple of days.
Sounds like an awful idea.
All right, I'm gonna change TTS to $5
and just
Why?
let them spam it.
Why?
Because we're not doing nothing but just hanging out until it
I'm gonna
gets
make
dark.
fucking Scout burgers
Here
then.
we go.
Fuck it.
Can I get your opinion on something?
How big your dick is? Show it to me.
No. I might have. There's a number.
I've
Of,
seen Mike's.
there's a number of people that think I
I've
had.
seen Jordy's.
There's a number of people that think I had a L take on something recently.
What?
So when we were doing Thursday's stream, we were all kind of.
So they listened to the audio and defended saying she was just yelling at Devo bra. Like, it is evil. Really, I think it's more fucked up than anything. It's messed up going forward. It has to be. It has to be. At this point, they have to go down this route because the more they keep going, the more things are gonna get worse. Keemstar must be different since there's not a member only. Yeah. I mean, what also probably makes it worse is that, you know, this all came out today, last night, right? And there's, you know, this whole morning, and everybody's been like going through the dissecting and giving their own takes on it. And let's be real, at least everybody, right, especially within this circle, has at least known one or two people that have been in an abusive relationship. Right, this morning I told people a story about, like, how I have a friend, right, who got beaten like literally 2 weeks after New Year's Eve, around like January of 2022. So to me, this kind of gets on my nerve because I've seen what Bridget is doing. I've seen the same thing where they defend the abuser. They're saying, well, he's not really a bad guy. It was a one-time thing, and like so on and so on. Right? And also, like, early on when Bridget said, well, I'm going to cheat on you, like, you guys were in an open relationship. You guys are in an open relationship. How can you be saying, well, I'm going to cheat on you if you're already in an open unless they change it the last minute or the last couple of weeks where they decide to not be in an open relationship, or what, that at their fat camp, or was that just recently? Right? Because we knew Michael, and even Bridget said that Michael was going around fucking other women. Right? So there's a lot of lies, and they're trying to bury the truth somewhere in the middle. Maybe if we wanted to really kind of like do our best to look at this and not try to be too biased, right? You can say that, all right, this is what you could probably say. Maybe Bridget over exaggerated. Maybe she was hit, right? Like a slap in the face, which is still messed up. You never hit a woman. Right. You don't try to. The best you can do is restrain. Only when it comes down to the last, when your life is so dependent on it that you have to do it. Right. And even then, most guys sometimes don't even do that. Right. Even Nick said, "Keem, what the fuck you doing defending Mike in December?" Yeah. Hey, it's crazy too. Yeah. Like a couple weeks ago, or no, like back in like, I know what event you're talking about. I think you're talking about the whole PDF stuff that happened around like February, right? Because like obviously Michael dated a minor. You can't deny that information. Yes, sir.
Boogie, can you take her shirt off and give...
And so it's just crazy. So when I made my channel, dude, that's when I started popping up hard. That's when I was I think that's when I got to the point where I was making at least a video a day. how time has changed, how much has time has changed, how time has changed since then. Yeah, fuck them, right? I'm still gonna cover them. I'm still going to do my best to look into this, right? I'm never gonna like nod, but it's to me is like, are we really doing this? Are you really willingly going down the route of defending this? Like, again, if you wanted to make the case that this was overblown, it still doesn't, like, the marks is there. The police officer said her face was red. Now they make the case like, oh, you know, that's what happened when you're drinking, and there is a real thing, right? East Asians, there is a genetic within East Asians and some Amerindian, I know among even Amerindian and some Mexican, where their faces do get red when they're drinking. That is a real thing. But most Americans that I have met, right? Most Americans, most white American even, right, who are usually who are descendants of Irish or some type of German, who have high levels of alcohol, right? A lot of them have high alcohol tolerance. Even some of them have genetic, you know, a lot of them are genetically alcoholics, right? Let's be real. I've never met a white guy or met a white woman who face turns red when they're drunk. I've never, unless they're yelling and they're fully mad. And the only time I've seen it, right, when a woman face turns red, it's usually when they are furious. Hey Schizo, hey Dalmatian Dog, how are you doing? Goddamn, just hit 600 subs. That's good, Ozzy. I'm happy. Keep doing it, man. Keep pushing it. Keep pushing it. Don't ever stop. Just keep making the content that you want to do. TK is streaming right now. I just realized that. Probably like a couple minutes. We're gonna probably like again probably around like how long we've been streaming. Because I'm probably gonna come back first thing in the morning and probably stream. So around like in 40 minutes, we'll probably end the stream. I do promise I am gonna make a video that I'm gonna stream this all over again. I'm going to tag this live chat on my community post. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Skin tone, okay.
Right. So let's go back to when all of this shit happens. Right. Let's create a timeline of events.
Super.
We just
Stop lying.
And we just read the police report.
All right. Where is it?
Or no, he slapped her.
Okay.
Approximately.
He goes, I hit her. Fuck. Okay. Now let's
Listen to the DV.
It's happening around like 6.
She's on the phone with the cops.
Yep.
God, holy
Okay,
shit.
so let me tell the story. Boogie is attempting to get on the tube behind the boat yesterday.
For like the 10th
No one cares.
Another horn.
Glad. It's Saturday night during the summer. People should be doing shit. But they're getting in now. They're coming on. They're fucking coming to relax at home. Let them tune in on the show. Give
Did
them
you see Ethan Klein?
if he didn't because
Like, I almost need a bodyguard. Like, ask Brantley, it's insane.
no, there's no way you could have done that. Like
Yeah.
I took 20 photos. That makes no sense because I'm done on YouTube.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, to drink water. Drink water as always. Do not be afraid to drink water.
People are saying they're annoyed that we want to wait until 3K.
Come on.
Situation. I found out about it a good 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks after it actually took place.
Now, Keemstar said that he found out about it 2 to 3 weeks after the event has happened. Mind you, the event happened right after Fat Camp. Whether or not you want to believe that he knew a lot longer and was just hiding it, I'll let you guys decide that one, right? Because I already said that maybe, and obviously there's this whole thing about them telling the story. Both of them were telling the story. Now, here's how I see it, right? If he didn't knew for those 2 or 3 weeks, that's a little bizarre, right? Because from what I understand, and he was okay. Let's be fair. Michael was only in jail, right? Michael was only in jail probably for like what, a day or two at the most. You can make the case that, well, Keemstar didn't call him up during those 2 days, but then the problem is, it's like, well, if one of your partners in jail, right, who is important to your universe, right? Somebody got to tell you. Somebody got to tell you what's going on, right? Somebody got to tell you, right? Like, let's say this happened to me. Let's say I got arrested. Let's say I got a DUI. Somebody, right? Somebody at my household has to go tell my job, go tell my friends that this is what happened. That, somebody had to at least reach out, unless they were doing their best to hide it. And I really doubt that, because I'm pretty sure Kim Show was probably calling up Maiko some point during that period of time and be like, hey, so in my head, I'm like, either he's lying or he's sort of telling the truth, but he's bending it. Maybe he knew a week after, or maybe he knew a couple days after, and he's only saying, well, I only knew about it a couple of weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks after. If you want to make that case, go ahead, right? We're trying to be a little fair, not too fair, because obviously my opinion is you're a piece of shit for trying to hide this. And clearly, most places, when they do find out about this kind of stuff, they suspend you or they completely cut off connection. It does not matter, right? It does not matter. Most jobs, even big corporations, even if it's not true, look what happened to Johnny Depp, right? Remember that whole how everybody was disconnecting, right? Or remember back when one of the creators of Rick and Morty, remember that whole stuff? I just don't know why Keem defends Mike so much. You know what they usually say? A bird of a feather flock together, or is it a bird of prey flock together, right? It's a Spud restreaming reject. No, not restreaming reject. I'm probably gonna jump on reject Eric W. I'm probably gonna jump on there. If TK still streaming, I'll jump on there for a little bit to chit chat. It's only fair because TK does it for me. So probably in 20 to 30 minutes, we're probably in the stream, and hopefully I can do a redirect and I'll ship everybody over there. So I wouldn't hate Keem if he didn't defend Mike. True. But I think he already dug himself deep. Here's the problem. Once you already dug yourself deep, you only have two options. Either you get out of the hole and accept defeat, or you keep digging yourself deeper and deeper. There's no third way in this situation. Because let's say he straight up says, yeah, Michael did the crime, he's fired. People are going to hound him for, why didn't you fire him when the age stuff happened months ago? And he's going to have to take that in. So it's one of those things where it's sort of like when you make a lie and you have to keep making the lie, and you got to keep believing the lie to the point where you yourself are believing the lie that you made up, because you have no other option but to continue the lie. It's sort of this way where they already defended him once, right? And they have to continue this process. If not, and if they straight up say, yeah, he's gone, he did this, he committed, then they're going to get shit for the whole stuff that happened a couple of weeks ago, right? So either way, it's a lose-lose situation. There's no way of winning this. There's no way of digging yourself out of it. You can't dig yourself out of this. It's brutal.
It got leaked online, his mugshot, and I called Mike right away. And when I called Mike, Mike was on the phone with Bridget on speaker, and I heard Mike's point of view and Bridget's point of view. Yeah. And what I was told is Mike got drunk for the first time at Fat Camp, right? Yep. And he decided that him and his ex-wife, Bridget, would drink and have a good time. Now, Bridget, when she's sober, doesn't care that Mike is hooking up with other women. Nope, not at all. But in this drunking episode that they were having, she looked at his phone, saw he was talking to other.
See, right there, to give you basically what I said earlier, that they're in an open relationship. So when she's sober, she don't care. That's a bullshit lie, right? Any woman, if you're in an open relationship, particularly with women, and they tell you oh, I don't care, you sleep around with other, that's a bullshit lie. You got to remember, and I'm not being sexist, women are hyper emotional, right? Women are very hyper emotional. It's why most open relationships usually end in disaster, right? We saw it with Destiny, and we're seeing it now with Michael. Bridget probably repressed those feelings for a long time until recently. Right? Just maybe me.
They're girls, right? This is the story that they're both telling me, right? And she lost her mind. Yep. Started going crazy, started saying horrible shit to him, evil shit to him, and
probably deserve it.
Stormed out of the house, left the house, and Bridget called the cops and lied to the cops that Mike was hitting her and all this other stuff. Yep.
Okay, but here again, we heard the recording. We heard the recording. We heard the recording. That's not true, right? unless for some weird reason, right? Because we know from the recording, Bridget left the house and Michael was coming after him. But you're being told the opposite, that he left and Bridget called the cops, right? Now, there is a situation where a woman will call the cops when a man leaves the house, because sometimes some men do act erratic when they are in a certain situation. Sometimes women do call the cop because, hey, they are scared for the person. Not out of abuse. There are situations. I've seen it before. All right, where people call the cops on the partner because they're worried, right? It's a common thing. But it's not adding up from what we're seeing on the paper and what we're hearing from you guys. And a lot of people don't already believe Mike. A lot of people don't believe Tina. A lot of people don't believe Bridget as it is. So you're creating a sense of a fog of war where the fog wasn't already thick. I mean, the fog was thick, but your guys were trying to overinflate the fog.
Then I was told that Mike came in the house and was like, "What's going on?" Bridget was telling Mike that she called the cops and she's on the phone with the cops.
Yep.
And when the cops come, they asked Mike if he hit her, and he goes, "Take me to jail. If she wants me arrested, then I'll be arrested." And they're like, "Well, did you hit her?" He goes, "I hit her like 50 times."
Yep, I remember.
You know. So
That's what drunk Mike is like.
Don't talk to the cops,
So-
man.
But he was being sarcastic, like, "Oh, I hit her like a
They
million
don't
times.
know
Take me to the
that.
cops. Take me in."
Don't talk
Now-
to the
I don't know why CD-ROM is saying don't talk to this with the kill shot. Yeah, essentially.
now keep in mind, they're both sober 3 weeks, 2 weeks after the fact, telling me this on the phone. Okay. Then Bridget apparently sent a letter to the judge or the prosecutor or whatever, explaining that she lied, you know, and she was drunk and intoxicated, and they were just arguing, right? And as far as I know,
Yeah, to follow the stream. Don't worry, there'll probably be another one tomorrow, or we'll go over through it. We'll probably go over this again probably tomorrow in the morning. I just wanted to do a little bit of a follow-up stream because I felt that this kind of got on my nerves. Right? Probably should have streamed as it was going. So I'm trying to get H3 to see it. Yeah, but like, here's the thing: you gotta be careful with other content creators, especially the ones that have been around YouTube for a long time. They all know each other and they're willing to protect each other. That is the sad truth about this. Hi, Miss I can't. Long time no see, Miss. How you doing? It's been a long time.
everything's being dropped when Mike goes to court. It was
Which
supposed
is
to
like 10 days, 15 days.
yeah, it's like
from now.
10 days from now.
Yeah.
Now Mike was supposed to have this all dropped like I
Month
think
ago.
2 weeks ago or something.
Almost a month.
Almost a month ago.
Yeah.
Justice is slow. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. And I know like the 911 call got released. I have not heard it, but if it's Bridget saying Mike hit her, then that's the story I heard
Yep.
because that's what she did. She called 911, said Mike hit her.
Yep.
You know, on Locale Live, I laughed about the situation. I said it's funny when you think about it, and it's not a big deal. And everyone said I was sweeping, but
Sweep.
if
Sweep.
Bridget and Mike are telling me the truth, that that's what happened, then it is funny. These two drunk idiots fucking called the cops.
Can I be very controversial here? I don't really care. Fuck it. You can cancel me. I got liar types over my face.
I said, no, I was just joking with you, fellow. Fellow is the wrong word. I think you meant follow. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm really shit. I did put fellow of stream, like fellow of. let me edit that out. I'm sorry. I'm extremely tired. I've been in and out of sleep, so probably. Oh, thank you. Sorry. I made this in a rush. I just kind of jumped on my computer and made it into. I can't even speak. I made it. I know where we're just messing with you. Yeah, you're good, fellow. I read that so wrong.
I'm the kind of person that always says, believe the victim. And when the victim told me that she was drunk and being vindictive and she was just trying to get the guy in trouble because she was mad that he was fucking other women, I believe her.
Well,
I believe her when she tells me that she lied to the cops, when she says that's what she did, when she wrote a statement to the court saying,
Okay, but like here's the number one fan though. Let go. Thank you, miss. That means a lot. But like here's the thing. How can you get mad? How can you get mad at your spouse if you're in an open relationship already? You're in an open relationship with your spouse or ex or soon to be ex spouse, right? You're in a open relationship. and you're getting mad that he's sleeping with other women. Where when we read the document, it was stating that Michael hit Bridget because she was having an affair. Now later on in this stream, Bridget said, well, you know, I kind of lied that I was going to cheat on him, but the thing is, you're in an open relationship. How, like, unless there's rules to this open relationship, right? I know there are. I know, like, I believe, like in a polymorph, what do they call it? A poly relationship. There are certain rules. I know a lot of people generally have these weird rules and guideline, and like whether or not it all this fucking bunch of shit. So, and honestly, to be fair, most of these relationships usually fail eventually, right? Because somebody always catches feelings, right? Right. Most of these type of relationships always fail because somebody's gonna catch feelings. Humans are a very emotional creature, male or female. If a male, you know, it happens. It happens to everybody. I've seen it with my own friends when they have some weird like friends with benefit or stuff like that, and they call me up and they start developing feelings for their buddy, their fuck buddy, and I'm just like, well, no shit. What do you expect? You're going to develop feelings, right? One or the other always develop feelings, and especially an open relationship like these. Come on, really? You're gonna get mad. You're gonna get jealous. You know, when people say that, you know, you need to take an emotional, an emotional test, whether or not you should be allowed to get married or have a relationship, I sometimes agree with them. I'm not gonna lie, I agree with them
Saying I lied
sometimes.
to the fucking cops. I'm gonna believe her. I'm sorry. Does that make me the asshole? Maybe I'm the asshole.
Well, JC talking sense, it's on video, not listening to the sweeping.
What's on video?
But it's like, well, I can only go on what sober Bridget is telling me. I'm not
Sober
gonna go on
Bridget.
what drunk Bridget is telling me. So, I don't know what the sweeping
But the other
is.
people are like, somebody else is saying that Bridget might be sweeping. She's in the middle of a divorce. I don't know if you've ever met a divorced woman, but there's this old saying about hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. You might have heard it. If there was any truth to it, I don't think Bridget would fucking hesitate to fucking throw him under the bus.
Well, if
personally,
it was truthful, and Mike really
So the problem is the problem with that, right, is again, we know they're in an open relationship. If you're gonna pull something like that during a divorce proceeding, it's better to do it with a lawyer on hand rather than what outside, because you know if you do shit like that, that could be used against you during the divorce proceeding. That doesn't make any sense.
did hit her, I think.
I mean, now that I think about it, it makes sense why Boogie lost like what, almost $250,000 during his divorce settlement. Yeah, it's starting to make sense.
When she was sober and going through a divorce with Mike, currently going through a divorce, I think she would be pretty adamant that Mike hit her. You know?
Yeah.
But she's not saying that. So I'm sorry, I gotta use common sense in this situation.
But she did say that. It was in the paperwork. It was in the police call. Are we going to ignore that? Are we going to try to flip it? Right? Are we going to try to flip this? Now, are we really going to try to flip this when we are obvious? And now again, they do make a good point saying that we weren't there. Right? That is a valid point. We weren't there. Here's the thing though. There's evidence from the cops and there's evidence from the recording. Unless you're saying that, oh, well, you know, she could be over exaggerating or she can be doing, you're making it harder and harder, right? Come on.
Right? If Mike was hitting her, Bridget going through a divorce with Mike.
Son 3 super chatted $19.99. Dean, you have to listen to the 911 call. She is scared on the call, and this situation is worse than Jordy.
That's
I mean,
that's quite the statement.
I can listen to the 911 call.
Oh, gosh, CD Round's insufferable now.
So, I don't know what you want me to do with that.
actually, Bridget came on the show and told us that she called.
I'm not gonna lie though, he does have a pretty nice shirt. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. That is actually a really nice shirt now that I look at it. It's a really nice shirt. He looks like a Walljack character. He looks like a straight up Walljack character. It's very
And my mind will completely change if I hear Mike hitting her on the call. Right. I can tell you that much.
Oh, 100%.
Is this?
But she did say that, and you still kept with your opinion.
The case of the people versus like Kid Behind the Camera, or is this like it's not Mike v. Bridget, right?
Yeah. So Bridget did not want to press charges. did not press charges, as far as I know. The state did. That's what
But I never did an update on this case.
Why you don't talk to
Was
me.
it dropped?
Like, I'm not a cop hater. The cop.
No, it wasn't dropped. As we read the hey Shamu, how you doing, man? As we are currently aware of right now, the case has not been dropped. Back in I believe was it May when all this shit happened, it was pushed. It was kept. Hold up. Let me see. Crap. Let me see if I can pull up the record. Maybe I'm pretty sure you're not gonna find them in the because I sent you the information, Shamu. But as we currently speak, I don't think anything has been dropped. Nothing has been dropped as we currently speak. Everything as we know it as right now is still in the process. So I'm still gonna assume that as we currently speak, the court case is still gonna happen. Nothing has been dropped. There is no bound. There's no anything like a bounty or anything. Not bounty, a bond. So as we speak right now, none of it has been dropped. Unless something has been updated, no. Everything is still as it is.
Cop, the
Yeah, I
police.
learned the hard way.
Yeah.
The cops are not your friends. The cops are allowed to lie to you. The cops are allowed to do whatever it takes to gather evidence. The cops are not your friends. Don't treat them like your friends. Treat them like somebody who is there to protect and serve, because they are. But they're also there to protect and serve everybody else. So they don't want to throw you under the bus if they think you're guilty or a bad person or some shit, right?
Yeah, the police serve an essential function, and it's stupid to unilaterally chant to defund them. But like, if you're in trouble with the law, don't talk to the cops. Speak only to your lawyer first.
There's a lot of people in chat saying Keemstar thinks domestic violence is funny.
No.
What's funny about it?
What's funny about it? What I think is funny is that Mike and Bridget got drunk, and then Bridget called.
Let's be fair. We always laughed at one DV joke at one point. Let's be fair. Let's not try to take the moral high ground. Not defending it, but let's be real.
Making up some fake shit. And the reason why I think that's what happened is because Bridget told me that.
Holy shit, that man is more thirsty than I am.
Funny. Not domestic violence.
Domestic assault is violent.
And I find it crazy that, there's these people in comment section saying I'm going to spin it when clearly these people are spinning it.
Well,
I mean, that's spinning
don't forget,
it.
everybody-
Saying I'm laughing about domestic violence? No, I'm not.
Don't forget, everybody.
Here's the thing, we're not spinning it, right? People are not spinning it. People are saying what they're seeing. People are saying and clearly repeating what is being said, both on the phone call and in the police report. The only one is spinning it, it's you, Keem. Right? Now, I would have to admit, Keemstar has been doing drama stuff for a long time. There is something you have to be willing to admit. Keem has experience with dealing with drama. And when you're dealing with drama, sometimes you have to deal with the fact that people do lie about abuse. People have lied. We have seen it with YouTubers in the past. You have to be willing to accept that as a truth, right? You have to accept that on Keemstar end, and that is something that maybe y'all will hate me for this one. It's just a matter of opinion. That Keemstar, who has a lot more experience dealing with drama, especially with abuse type of drama, has to sit there and look through that and have to wait for things to come out. You have to give him that much. But on the other hand, when we're literally are given evidence of what is going on, hey, is it really worth going down like this, Keem? Is it really worth destroying your reputation? I mean, I guess as long as the donations and views are high, maybe donations are high, but things ain't looking good.
Everybody in chat knows better than Bridget, the person who called the cops. Everybody in chat knows better than the victim in the situation. Everybody in chat knows better than the woman in the situation for some reason. I wonder why that is.
If I'm supposed to believe all women, I'm going to believe when Bridget tells me she lied.
No.
I'm going to believe her.
Yep.
Am I going to listen to a drunk Bridget or a sober Bridget?
I have been around Bridget drunk. I've heard Bridget on the phone drunk about 1,000,000 times. And Bridget, I'm sorry to talk privately about your shit, but I guess the cat's out of the bag anyway. You are very vindictive, combative, and angry when you are drunk. And
I
that's
haven't
just
heard the
what
call.
you
Do you want to listen to the call?
are.
All right, here we go. We got the call going.
I'll pull it up because I know it's on like YouTube, so I'll just pull it on the speaker.
I also have breaking news. It's like kind of literally nothing to do with this, but Nightmare just quit on his stream.
Yay, good. Because he lost his VC, I guarantee it. I guarantee it's because he lost his.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole Nightmare versus Billy shit that happened this morning. I was waking up to that shit, and all that came to mind was I don't like Nightmare. I mean, let me be real. I think Nightmare can be kind of funny. I don't like Billy because I think Billy is a piece of shit, right? He did defend, right? Billy did defend Michael the first time. Oh, so y'all think the story is total bullshit? No, I don't think the story is total bullshit. I think that they're trying to hide the stuff, right? Like to me, fully, truly, I think Bridget was hit. Well, the reports are there. We can't deny that. She was hit. She was struck. Michael did something completely wrong. It don't matter if he was drunk or not. The people at the LCU are trying to twist it like, oh, it's not a big deal, guys. It's not what really happened. I know the real fact. Even though the court case isn't being dropped from what the reports are saying, and how many times has it been moved back and forth? Now the question is he going to face jail time? Is he going to face something? It's all up to the South Carolina court to deal with that, right? It's up to the South Carolina courts, and I do have a feeling that they are going to probably press charges on Mike. I would say that, yeah, that's what I mean. Man, the story Keem gave to deny. No, I know what you mean, Richie. No. Yeah, I think his story is bullshit. I think that they lied to him, and Keem knew that they lied to him, and that now he has to accept that, and that this stuff is going on. And since he already defended Michael one other time through the PDF stuff, the second time he has to keep doing it, because if he doesn't, it's gonna make him look. He's already fucked either way. It's a lose-lose situation. He can easily take the best route and just completely denounce Michael, right? Because most companies, most organizations, even other YouTubers have done this, where even if they don't know the full story or they're waiting for the story to develop, a lot of the time, many of them will distance themselves, right? Or cut connection until things have happened. It is a very common thing. Why Keemstar doesn't do it, I don't know. Maybe he's using this as a back pocket, like just in case down the line he can use it on Michael, which we kind of have seen that before.
VC to have a cult in, because he can't have his cult in VC3. He can't have his cult in VC2. Somebody can come in. He's got to have his little gay cult. And I guarantee I know he's
As
going to
Reddit
try to take his
Toxicity
cult
super
with him.
chatted $20. I need more drinks for this.
All right, grab more drinks.
He's going to try to take his little gay cult with him, and his little gay cult is going to slowly stop supporting him, and then he's going to regret the dumb fucking decision over a voice chat.
People are saying that the police report confirms he hit her twice, but it's a police report. You talk.
Right.
You probably
Give me 1 second. Lady.
will not like hearing.
Sorry, my dog was crying for my mom.
So just be careful.
I don't know enough about this entire situation to comment intelligently about it, but everyone's gonna take shots about me, like saying whatever I want or saying about the police. Like no matter what you're
Where are you
involved
right
in.
now? Where are you safe right now? Are you separated?
He went inside, but I'm outside. Oh God!
All right, take it. Hey,
In the face so many times. Hello.
I said, if she lied to the police, we receive records of charge for filing a false report eventually. Yeah, that's the problem. Is that if you lie to the police, it's gonna be on record. So I don't know why she's still willing to go down the route of, well, I lied to the police. Like, dude, the police don't. If you lie to the police, they can still charge you. You can still get charged to lying to the police to begin with. Right, so you're making things worse, right? They're making it so much worse to the point where I think what they may be doing is they're making it so bad that nobody's gonna cover it, but it's probably doing the opposite effect. Or worst case scenario, right? Or worst case scenario, or maybe interesting scenario, maybe Keemstar is using it against Michael down the line, Like, hey, Michael, just remember, I defended you. Hey, Michael, remember, like, he could be kind of just creating like a debt system with Michael where, like, the more shit comes out against Michael, right, and Keemstar comes to defend him, Michael will have to owe him more and more down the line, which that is kind of a common thing with some people.
I'm still here. Where is he?
He's inside right now.
Okay.
If I can walk. Is it cool?
Okay. No, I want you to stay separated.
Open that. I just clipped my.
Does he have any weapons?
No.
Okay. Has anybody been drinking?
Yeah, we both are.
So they're
Okay.
both drinking.
Do you
That's
need
what Mike and
EMS?
Bridget told me. Yep.
I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. When he fucking hit me, I fucking saw lights, so whatever that fucking means.
You saw lights when he hit you?
Yes.
Did you pass out?
Hurry now, please hurry. Please.
They're
hurry.
on the way. They're already on the way.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your name?
Bridget.
I mean, just happy as for drunk to Duncan a locale live base. I mean, here right now is that the fact that Bridget admitted that she was seeing lights was a sign of being suffering from some type of concussion. So not a good look. It really isn't a good look. If you never suffer from some type of head injury, seeing lights or seeing darkness is very common. I've gotten a few in the past, but to probably explain my schizophrenia. Or does it? Dun dun dun. No, if you ever got hit in the head like that, you are gonna see stuff like this. She was sparked out. She was sponge.
What's your name?
Please fucking hurry. He's coming.
Okay. I'm staying on the phone with you. Okay. What's your name, hon?
I'm running on my goddamn road right now. I'm gonna go fucking trust him.
You're running?
Yes, I'm literally on my road right now. I'm gonna go trust him.
At Three-Legged
Sorry,
Mermaid
is
Super
he
Chatted
actively chasing
$20.
you?
Take advantage of me like that king.
Calling my name. No, I got the cops on you. Leave me alone. Go. No.
So she's screaming at him that she called the cops.
I said that's not entirely true. Said yes, but I thought about that too. Would she think of that she's lying drunk? It's not entirely true, Richie. There's circumstances that could prevent this, such as her being drunk hysterical. It's entirely possible that they don't charge due to circumstances. Yeah, but it also depends on state, county, and city. She's saying he hit her 5 times. Yeah. Well, in the report it said too, she's a horrible actress. This is real. She wasn't lying. Clearly, she's just scared of that fat hillbilly. Brutal. They didn't make content out of it. They didn't. In the case of the police of a false police report, it depends on also your municipality. It depends on your county and state and how they approach false reports, and depending on the severity, right, and so on and so on. Especially nowadays, where anybody could get Me Too. So they could be a mandatory minimum for a false police call, but I don't know to that portion of the SA legal decision. Yeah, that is true. Ozzy makes a lot of sense. This is, she says, she's a horrible actress. This is real. It is real. Though in the report, it said that he reported that Michael said there's a place that he hit her 2 times, or she's saying that he hit her 5 times. So if we wanted to be somewhere in the middle, I'm going to have to say around 3 times. If you want to say, around that general good part, right? Right. If we want to go off of the hitting part, it's somewhere in the middle, right? You can say Michael smacked her 2 times, but Bridget says she got hit in the face 5 times, right? Worst case scenario, right? And mind you, if you ever been slapped by a fat guy, for real, this was fire reporting. True. Yeah, lasting opinion. You guys did an amazing job. I'll thank Richie and Decentralized for telling me this stuff, because I was asleep. I legit, people were telling me this shit as I was waking up, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Woke up at the right time. But in all seriousness, right? In all seriousness, if you ever been smacked by a fat guy, you're not gonna be left with a simple, regular, red mark. You're gonna feel it, right? Right? If you ever been smacked by a muscular or fat person, it's not the same being smacked by a skinny person. It's just not the same. Right? And Michael is pretty fat, right? So being hit 5 or 3, anywhere between 2 or 5 times, and since he was drunk, he probably had no like restraint, right? Let's say he probably didn't have restraint, because when you're drinking, people do loosen up and let go. I was really supposed to be kayaking today. Lomo, best YouTube day over ever had. We'll see what happened at the end of the month and report on the outcome of the court day. So long as not push again, I'm an appearance. To love y'all. Thank you. Yeah, I like the 2.7. I think I will watch yours. There you go. There you go. Do some kayaking. I haven't kayaked in a while. My brother's a big fan of kayaking. It's a very funny thing. I've never been a kayaker myself. But yeah, no, like that's what I mean. And yeah, lasting opinion is right. We have to wait the final verdict, right? We have to wait. We know the charges haven't been dropped. I'm pretty sure that like I think South Carolina would still prosecute you no matter what, with or without the victim. So,
This is consistent with Mike told me, so he tried to call me out.
Yeah.
What's his name?
6 more minutes, guys.
His name is Michael Green.
Michael Green. What's your name?
Bridget West.
What West?
Yes.
Bridget West?
Stop talking to me. I'm on the phone with the cops. Leave me alone.
Miss West, what's your first name?
Bridget.
Bridget, okay.
Okay, someone in the chat said, but Keem, you just told us they were sober.
Did
yeah,
you go
when
back
I
in the
told
house?
you 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
No, he's
What the fuck
bullying
are you
me right
talking
now.
about?
Okay.
So if he's telling, okay, the sober part probably meant, all right. So I bet they will. Said I'm trying to get H3 to see it. I bet they will. Yeah, H3 probably is gonna see it. So I'm not a fan, but right now he's killing it. Oh yeah, H3 is killing it. Poor Hassan Biker and all his followers. Did anybody saw the dentist post that was happening, or the dentist, whatever her name is, where she had a Mr. Mustache Man? That shit was wild. I'm like, I didn't think I'd ever see this in my timeline, but I guess I'm here now.
Which way are you walking?
Towards the fucking road to Central.
Towards Central?
Here. Yes.
All right, they're coming. I'm just staying on the phone with you, okay? Let me know if he continues to follow you.
Said it was spread for a few days. Yeah, it's gonna be spreading.
Stop talking.
No,
Stop talking to me.
stop.
Don't stop hitting me. Stop chasing me. Stop talking to me.
I'm fucking close. I don't fucking trust you. Go. Please hurry. God damn it, please hurry.
He's still behind you?
Yeah.
Okay,
He's like,
okay.
getting closer. Like, God damn it.
Okay. What does Michael look like? Is he white?
Yeah, he's white. Has 350 pounds.
How
Ruby's
old
in the
is
chat.
Michael? How old is Michael?
37.
37.
37.
6'2", 87?
Yes. Stop
Okay.
following me, Michael.
Sophie Ninja said Keem had his mind up before playing the call. His opinion can't be trusted. My opinion is based off of speaking to Bridget.
They're coming to you as fast as can, okay?
Okay.
Can you pause that for a second?
He's probably walking back to the house now. I don't know.
He's-
He's no more.
So you walked back to the house at
Yeah.
this point. It's like, all right, I guess I'll go sit and wait for the cops. Not that he got, like, he ran, not that he hid. It's like, I guess I'll talk to the cops. Sounds like a very...
There's something I want to say. There's like more to the story that they both told me, but I don't know if I should say it.
I don't know, and I'll tell you why.
Let me say, I'm gonna say this. I don't care. I don't fucking care anymore. Everyone's calling me a liar and a sweeper. I'm just gonna tell the truth. Mike had marks on him. Bridget had 0 marks. 0.
Okay, I think right here is bullshit, and we may have to end it off here because I am getting a little sleepy. If Michael did have marks, where are they? Right? How deep were the marks? Were they nail marks? Were they punches? Were they just what? What kind of marks were they? If they were nail marks, we would have seen them. And trust me, never fuck with a woman with nails. Never fuck with a woman with nails. Right? That is something, guys. Never fuck with a woman with long nails because they will fuck you up. Body cam is in cover under FOAI in the state of South Carolina. I'm actually pretty shocked that is the case, huh? South Carolina doesn't cover that. Right? If you're saying that we saw his face from the mugshot. Oh yeah, we did. Do I have the mugshot? I did. I have the mugshot somewhere around here. Okay, I have the mugshot. Oh crap! No, wait. I gotta be careful. I don't want to dox. I don't want to leak. I mean, it's already out there. It doesn't matter. It's already out there. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure I don't get in trouble with the supreme overlord that is known as my YouTube. Oh, if Ozzy has it, what am I doing? Ozzy has the mugshot. What am I doing? I'm stupid. Sorry, I'm running on very little fumes right now. It's a complexity request. Yeah, he saw his face from. So we gotta make you some Pippo animator spots. Thank you, Sponge. I love you, Sponge. I gotta do my my usual e-bagging shit. I gotta do my DSP noise. Okay, enough of that bullshit. So right here is the mugshot. Shout out to Oz Cobb. Go sub to him. Go like him. Hi, Ruby Ray. What the fuck? Wait, why am I getting the raid? Why didn't TK get the raid? I'm about to end this soon. What the fuck? Fuck, I guess I'm gonna have to continue this longer than I thought. Alright, guys, we're going on longer. Unless he hit him in the mouth with a whooper, it must have been on the body, if true. Yeah, right. That is the only thing I could think of that, you got hit in the face. I guess I could go a little longer than I expected. I guess I can go a little extra longer. I was gonna straight up just end it right here and now. But if Ruby sent me a raid, I would feel extremely bad. Fuck. I love my life, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue.
So,
I can't believe you actually said it.
I have the photos.
I can't believe you actually said it.
It's like,
God damn it, man.
Look,
it's
dude,
right to say it, but I can't believe you said it.
Wait.
Look,
Let me make sure.
I'm not happy that Bridget did this, but I will say this about Bridget, right? She owned her shit, right? I spoke to her, and she said, I got drunk, I got pissed off, I looked at his phone, and I fucking called the cops, and I just wanted him to be in trouble. And then Mike told me when the cops got there, he told the cops, yeah, she wants me to go to jail? Fine, I'll go to jail.
TK is basically getting unsaluted pizza at the moment.
Right?
God bless TK. God bless that beautiful man.
I obviously do not support domestic violence. Guys, can you please stop? I don't. I talked to Bridget, and Bridget told me that this is all bullshit.
So the photos show that Mike was harmed, Bridget was not, but the police report says otherwise?
Yeah. He said that he did it. He just admitted to it while drunk and just was being stupid.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the police report would say that she had marks on her when the photo evidence clearly contradicts it.
Well, that's another thing in the South, especially whenever women call for DV, or anyone, whoever calls first, they get the one-up in a way.
I just, look, here's the deal.
I mean, you can make the case. That is a good case to be made. That, yeah, if the person who called, but that's not always the situation.
But when Bridget is telling me that she lied and that they were just drunk fighting,
and she's got access to Twitter.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to be like, no, Bridget, you're really getting beat. You're lying to me now, Bridget. Like, I don't
but
know
I mean,
what
they did the same
like
shit with
Bridget
Wings.
has every incentive to make sure Mike is fully charged if she was actually hit. They're going through a divorce. Bridget takes all the money, millions of dollars, if this is true.
Yep.
She has every incentive to stick to this story. But no, she did the opposite and wrote a fucking letter to the goddamn prosecutor saying, this isn't true.
Yeah,
I want it dropped.
They're literally in the middle of a divorce. if sober Bridget was as vindictive as drunk Bridget, she would literally tweet it out right now.
I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says in this chat. I gotta go with my common sense.
Q gets slapped around by his bitch wife. You can tell. Yeah, probably. He's getting beaten. Imagine that.
And then Chad will be like, "Oh no, Keem wants to keep Mike in the LCU for Queens." Bro, me and Mike make like $5-7 grand a month at Queens. That's nothing to either one of us.
Yep.
To either one of us, we don't give a shit.
You don't give a shit, really? That's fucking nuts to say shit like that.
All right, continue playing it because I do want to hear it because I haven't heard it yet.
Did TTS stop working? I saw 2 of them come in.
Really?
Yeah. I saw 2. I saw 2 of them that haven't read yet.
Were they $20?
Yeah.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
I didn't see them come in.
On the website, so.
I see one from Nia Marie. I see another from Nia.
Bring the website up.
At Quantum Chris
Is there anywhere you can
5028
hide?
super chatted $20. Do y'all not realize that alcohol is going to exaggerate emotions beyond what actually occurred? She said afterwards she lied to get at him. Of course, she's going to be performative on the phone call.
Is there? I know you're
Apply
right there
some
by
critical
Central. There's not
thinking.
much there. Is there somewhere you
At
can
Deanery
hide?
super chatted $19.99 for the 3 incompetents in camp chairs. Common sense would also tell you that perhaps the reason Bridget's
Bridget?
not going to press charges is because she has more to lose if she does
You
than if
just
she
said the front.
doesn't.
Is there anywhere you can hide? There's
At
not really
Jared
much
the Red
there.
super chatted $20.
Yeah,
Whoever
he's walking
uploaded
back
the
to
version, I
house,
heard they
He
need to
turned
bleep
around?
out their address
Okay.
because there's
Yeah.
kids there and nobody needs to know that. Also,
Hello.
it's my pension check, not disability tears of joy, although I could file for it because of my back.
Also, somebody just pointed out to me there was no bond because he was a police officer.
There was no bond?
There's no bond.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that
I
call
don't
is
want you
the
to go back
same.
to the house, okay? I want you to stay up as far away as you can until officers get out with you.
Huh?
Yeah, no, I'm at the very fucking front. They'll see me.
Redacted.
I don't know. It doesn't
He's
matter at
gone.
this point.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
And he was like,
At
"I
the
wish you'd at
originals
least tell me
underscore
goodbye."
short super chatted
Yeah, okay.
$27.08. Keen, why did the police report say Bridget had red marks on her face if didn't touch her?
That's not what I was told. That's not what I was told.
I know you're scared. I'm so
I don't
sorry.
know why she had red marks on her face. That's new information to me.
How is the new information?
Well,
How?
obviously, the relationship is toxic, and that's probably why they're getting a divorce.
Right, that's exactly why they're getting divorced.
Come on, guys.
Let me
stop
know when
saying
you
I
see my
support
officer,
domestic
okay?
violence. I clearly don't. Come on.
I just like here.
He's with you?
Yeah, I just pulled up.
Okay, I want you to go talk to him, okay?
I was there. Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I will say this: if Bridget
Bye-bye.
ever tells me, "Hey, Mike did hit me," I'd fire him.
Yeah,
I'd
obviously.
like to offer perspective that I don't see often shared by people discussing
So
climate
that's
change.
the whole call.
Yeah.
All right. The cops saw marks on her face. People are saying.
They did.
Everyone's saying that there's a
Okay.
number of people are saying the police report contradicts some of the stuff that you know.
Should I read?
Yeah, read the police report.
So here's from the police report. Upon arrival, I met with Bridget. She stated that the male, later identified as Michael Green, via their online, struck her several times in the face. I observed some redness to the left side of her face. She stated she was uninjured and denied EMS. Other officers, she literally told the cops she was uninjured.
Okay.
Okay.
If Michael Green were to strike a female in the face,
Yeah, he's gonna be a hell of a lot redder than more than red. The man weighs 400 pounds. He's
you're
6'2".
you're
And that's what I mean, right? But it's clearly, it is red.
gonna probably have a bruise.
She probably did.
A red mark? I don't know what that means.
She was drinking. What happens to a lot of people's faces when they get drunk? They turn fucking beet red.
Now, I already said that when it's coming to the beet red face when drinking, it depends on a number of things. Obviously, if you're Asian or Amerindian, your face will turn more red. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. I'm not being in a certain way. That is the real thing. Bro, Boogie, this is wild. Yeah, I mean, Boogie is, let's be fair, I'm convinced that Boogie may or may not have groomed Desi, but I have no proof of that. And I do kind of think that Boogie may or may not have lied about most of his childhood. But the whole thing about your face being red, again, like, I know a lot of people who are white who drink, right? Their face, they don't turn red like that, right? Now, it also does depend on how much they're drinking, but the only reason their face would turn red if they are extremely mad. Now, I do understand, and mind you, this happened all the way back around April, May. Wasn't that warm?
I'm telling you, if Mike hit you 5 times, like Bridget described, in the face hard enough for you to see stars or whatever, her face would look like Rihanna's.
every incentive Bridget would have.
I mean, but it depends. Was he smack or was he punt? Boogie probably worked on PDF websites in the 2000s. Look at him dating a teenager. I mean, hey, I'm against those kind of things, clearly. But I do think, I mean, there was reports back in the day where, places like, Pornhub and all that did say that they were luring young 17-year-olds. And there was videos, right, on Pornhub of that kind of stuff. It's crazy. Kids told the cop he hit his wife as well. Yeah, even the kids said the same thing. So even though the report said that the kids were not aware, right? I'm pretty sure. And I mean, I said it in my stream earlier, right? Right? That, even if you wanted to say, like, let's say hypothetically, right? Obviously, Shamu did say it's crazy the kid told the cop he hit his wife as well, right? Yeah. I mean, that shit right there is traumatizing. That shit is traumatizing, right? That shit is extremely traumatizing to a kid. That is the equivalent of PTSD. So, I don't know. The fuck? Why are my views on one end is different than my views on the other end? I don't know. Concurring views 124, chatter 4. I am running out a little bit of steam, so I do apologize if I'm ending it a little abruptly. I am just running out of steam, guys. I kind of slowly. So, and then, I mean, kid behind the camera told the cop when they got there he hit his wife. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. They said he hit each other. I mean, fuck. I mean, either way, that's still fuck. Peace, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna redirect you guys to somewhere else. Good to best, buddy. I'm gonna probably be up a little bit, maybe a little bit. I'm gonna probably troll TK just a little bit to see how he's doing, because I think that's only fair. But I am on the verge of like passing out, so I'm gonna redirect you guys to TK. Hopefully this works. Okay, that's not what I want. How do I just had it here. What the freak? Okay, wait, later, Shamu. Alright, let me redirect you guys. I think that's only fair, because now I know how to do redirects. Customization, add, redirect, save. Alright, and then, till next time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh god, nap start. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to send people towards a certain direction, so next time, I'm gonna get a little bit of sleep, maybe do some trolling. I'll probably try to wake up in like a couple hours, try to do a video. Till next time. Sorry for no outro. God bless. And